Hello guys, thank you so much once again for joining me in this channel, Baraka Hub. I'm Baraka from Baraka Hub. I'm so much happy that I'm going to create this video for you. In this video, I'm going to create a custom. I'm going to show you how to create a mega menu using a WordPress plugin called Elementor and the Elementor, of course. Thank you so much. I think we should just get started. Of course, as you can see, this is my simple site. It's called barakahub.com. It's where I normally create my videos from. I just use it for testing WordPress sites for my clients, things like that before I deploy them. So for this case, I'm using it for creating this video. And of course, even the future videos I'll be creating, I'll be using this site. Thank you so much. As you can see, we have our menu. I'm using Austria as my theme. So we have our menu here, of course. So you're going to create a mega menu below the services. So when you offer the services, a mega menu will be displayed. So I think we should just get started. So what we are going to do, we are going to install a plugin called Elements Kit. I do believe that you guys have some basic knowledge about WordPress, how to install a plugin, how to activate and how to use it, how to navigate the sidebar, how to look for items on the sidebar on these menus here. So we are going to look for a plugin called Elements Kit. Search it. Okay, of course, Elementor has to be installed. I do believe you have installed it. I have it here, it's active and running. Elements kit is here. This is the plugin I'm talking about. So you're going to install it. After installing it, we activate. So it's here, as you can see it. So when you click on it, we will look for what we call the widgets. And now we look for the modules, of course. We enable all. As you can see, we have elements icon pack, one page scroll. It's off, I don't need it. Widgets builder, it's off, I don't need it. I need the mega menu, head and footer. That's what I need. Others are pro, but of course, I'm not going to be using this. So I don't need to save changes because it's already enabled by default. So one thing I'm going to first do, I'm going to create a custom header. I'm not going to need this. For my mega menu to work, I don't need this. So I need to create my custom header. So by clicking on header footer, then I come here, I create. I'm going to call it header. I select, it thinks already header selected, entire site. These others are pro. On a pro version, I activate it. After activating it, I make changes. I save them. Afterwards, I come and I edit. So I check edit content to open Elementor. You need to have Elementor installed. As long as after creating the header, I come here, I refresh. You can see that this default header has disappeared. So we have to create our nice header. Of course, it's not going to look nice because this is just for that. But of course, I've created a number of them. You can check this. Kim Digitary. I just want to show you something I developed using Kim Digitary. I think it's like this. Digitary. As it is opening, we can now start creating our header. So we are going to start with this. This is yeah. I'm not going to make it full width. Let me just make it boxed. Boom. Let me give it some kind of style. Yes, let me first open this. It is still loading. I don't know why it's slow. Uh, okay, I'm going to give it a border. Should I give it a border? Yes, a bottom border. Let me just give it a bottom border. I give it 2 and I put it solid. Now I just need to. This is border radius. It's here. 2. Give it a 2. Yeah, that's great. I save this. So you can see this kind of this is a kind of header I created. It's for some client. It just looks like Salesforce, but not exactly. So you can see we have this kind of mega menu. This one, you can see something like this. So we are going to create something like this. I think it's some nice looking mega menu. Of course, you can customize it the way you want it to be, but you are going to create something like this. So what you are going to do, we are going to create two columns, one for the logo. Let's give this a width of 20%. The other remains with 80. So here we create we have to add an image. We add our image, we have to put our logo here. Let's call it that. I think that's great. That's great. Yeah, it looks nice. Then we come here, we add our navigation menu. Come here, nav. Okay, let's see. Navigation, and this menu. Yeah, we have this elements nav menu. I'm not going to use this, I'm using this elements kit nav menu. So I add it here. Then after I select a menu, at this level, of course, I do believe that you have created your menu. So I already have my primary menu. I select it. And afterwards, you can see the menu height is too big. I can reduce it from here to, I'm going to make it 40. So that is on the same line with our logo, of course. You can, of course, add something to make it nicer. Duplicate this. Make this one 20. This one 20. 20. Move this at the button. Maybe call it anything like make net. Okay, make mint. Mint. I think that's great. Yeah. Okay. So you can try to style it up. Change the color. Maybe just make it this. Okay. This is great. You try to save. I'm going to check our site. You can see. Yeah. This is how it is looking like. I think it's somehow nice. Wait a bit. It's nice a bit. So what we are going to do, we let me see. Yeah, I had created something. Let me try to delete that. And, so here we are with our menu. Let's center this. Let's just put this in the center. Okay. Let's put it in the center. And you save this. So I come back to our dashboard. Come to our dashboard. We go to appearance. Menu. Menus. Then after we enable. It's already enabled. I had previously installed it, so we enable it, but it has to be enabled because when you disable it, you will not be able to see anything. But the moment you enable it, you are able to see something. So we can create anything. Let me just first see this. I had created something previously on services. It's there, but so what we are going to do, we are going to create a fresh one on the about us. So we come here, you create something, you save. You enable the mega menu. After enabling it, we save. And we save, first close, we save here too. Then we come back here and about us, we click, it's already enabled, then we edit mega menu. Now we check here, we can see we have to. I had created this previously, something like this. So I need to create another one for just because this in this video I just want to share how it is created. So I can't just show you what I've already created. Okay, so here we are going to still loading. Yeah, just loaded. So you create something like this. Yeah, something like that. Then inside there we can create columns. Let me just, I think create, let's create 2 or 3. Let's just create 3. Duplicate. Let's make them 3 columns. So on this, we can try to style it a bit. We give it a background of which background. I'm not so good in colors. Let me give you this, and we give it a border radius. You can give it a solid 0 at the top, here at 1, here 1, and here 1. Then you give it a background. I mean a border radius. Right, I think you can give it 20. Not all. 20. Just need it on at the bottom and the left, this side here and here only. That's what I only need. But when it's too big, it's looking weird. Let's just give it 10 and here 10. I think that's great. Then here we add our main items. We can add them in the form of a list, icon lists. Of course, we can do something like that. Then here we come here and call it sub menu. Maybe okay. This okay. Menu. Duplicate. Of course, the icon you can change it with anything you want. You can just make it this. Duplicate this one instead. Give it 4. We can of course add another thing. We can add a title on top of our. You can call it who we are. Okay. Maybe style it a bit. Give it maybe 18. You can give it Tahoma and 500. Okay. And the color you can give it black or dark color. Then we have that. So this one we can extend the side a bit. We can extend it to the right a bit. Try to see what we can do with it. All right. We can give it 10. I'm doing the right thing. Let me see. This one is what I'm talking about. It's a left, not right. You can just push it there. Something like that. Maybe 20. So we have, we can create this. I mean delete. And this. And instead duplicate this. So this one can be maybe what we do. What we do. This one can as well be. Yeah. We are. So you can add here maybe our story, something like that. Our story, our story, our story, our history, vision, transformation, something like that. I think that's cool. Yeah, of course you can style it a bit to add to make it try to style the typography transformation to make it capitalized. Yeah, something cool like that. Of course, I think that's great. The same thing can apply it all over here. We update. We come to our refresh a bit and see what we have. So you can see we have that. As you can see, but what should we do? We need to try to bring it down a bit so that it starts from this line. Then what we are going to do, we are going to add a margin on our main layout. We give it a margin of, let's give it 30. What? That. We update. Updating, we refresh. Okay, so when you try to over, I think you can see it's, I just want it, I think I've given it much. Let's just make it 25. Refresh that. And you see what we have. Yeah, I think that's great. As you can see, I think this is cool. Yeah, and you can come. So these ones you can add navigations, you can add links to them. Let's come here, the list. You can add a link here, anything. You can create pages which you link to them, something like this. You can as well add icons of your own choice, or you can just make them iconless without icons. You update this, try to refresh. So we have this, as you can see, when someone it, after I click on our story, it will take you to a page of our story. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for watching this video. Of course, you can add a lot of things. I've given it the same background. It's looking a bit weird. You can change the background, style it a bit. You can give it a nice background. Maybe we give it this. Then we try to add some kind of border effects, the shadow, and some shadow, and the shadow will make it yes, be like that. Yes, I think that's great. Make the shadow, give it some nice color, some kind of transparency. Yeah, I think that's cool. We save it, refresh again. So you can see we have that. Yeah, I think that's cool. So guys, you can modernize this. You can add images. You can do a lot. You can, maybe you can say you're adding an image here. You can just add an image. This one you can add it here instead of this. You can add an image. You can do a lot of things. So we add anything here. Wow, I don't have an image. You can add this. It's looking weird. Let me just upload one. Okay. Okay. Try to add that. It's okay. You can add something like that. An image. You can do a lot of things. And you can add them on your mega menu. So you can see here. Yes, we have our image, something like this. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm so sorry I've made this video too long, but thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like my videos. That will encourage me and motivate me. Actually, it will really give me that strength to keep making more videos for you. Thank you so much, guys. I'm always available in case you have a WordPress site. I'm so cheap to hire. Don't worry. You can hire me. You can as well. If you have projects you're running, of course, you want me to work with me. I'm so available. Always available. Please. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like this video, and watch all my videos. Thank you so much. You can create anything like this. I didn't go deeper, something like this. I just created this header using Element Skit. Thank you so much.